Biggest mistakes people make when investing?
Well, they think that because you can.
According to Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, there are common errors that can severely impact your financial growth. In this video, I'll reveal 15 things people frequently squander their money on. Have you faced financial challenges and convinced yourself by saying, "I can't achieve wealth because I lack sufficient money, capital, the right idea, the right industry, or the right connections"? However, in my experience, these aren't the real barriers holding most people back. Are you tirelessly grinding away at your 9-to-5 job, pouring your heart and soul into saving every penny, and striving to grow your wealth, only to feel trapped? Do you ever wonder if you're ensnared in the same financial pitfalls that cripple many middle-class professionals? Based on Buffett's wisdom, I'll help you pinpoint and obliterate these pitfalls. If you've questioned why your savings don't grow despite your relentless effort, you're not alone. Savings aren't merely about putting money aside, they're your financial fortress for life's unforeseen challenges. Your savings provide peace of mind, ensuring you can tackle unexpected expenses without derailing your financial progress. Imagine having a robust financial buffer that not only shields you, but also empowers you to seize opportunities as they arise. Many people end up selling very expensive and valuable items at a fraction of their worth when they're in desperate need. These situations present golden opportunities for you to seize by the horn. Wouldn't that be life-changing? If this topic resonates with you and you're eager to learn more, show your interest by commenting, "I am ready." Type "am ready" in the comments right now. When I see your comment, I'll give it a heart. And if you want to support the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. It takes less than a second and immensely helps the channel. So, brace yourself to discover some powerful financial insights as we delve into 15 ways people might be wasting money, according to Warren Buffett. I'll share 15 of these with you. Comment below if you recognize any that you still do, and I'll respond with 2 more alternatives not covered in the video. Ready to eradicate those spending habits and build a secure financial future? You have the power to make it happen. Let's embark on your financial transformation journey together. The number one thing that poor people waste money on is an obsession with brand names. Luxury fashion brands have covertly targeted the middle class for over a decade, enticing people to overspend on Gucci belts, Louis Vuitton bags, and other flashy goods. Many believe that buying expensive brand name products makes them appear wealthy and successful, even if their bank account tells a different story. However, truly wealthy individuals like Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos approach this differently. While they appreciate quality, they prioritize getting good value for their money. They understand that a high price tag doesn't always equate to better quality or value. For instance, Warren Buffett drives a modest car and lives in the same house he bought decades ago. Mark Zuckerberg often chooses simple clothing for its functionality rather than following fashion trends. Interestingly, the plain gray t-shirts he wears are custom-made by Brunello Cucinelli and cost around $400, though they might look like they came from Target for $8 to most people. When these billionaires do opt for traditional luxury brands like Prada or Valentino, they often select exclusive designs that discreetly hide their branding. Despite their immense wealth, individuals like Bill Gates prioritize value and practicality in their purchases. They know that splurging on brand names can often be a waste of money. Instead, they prefer investments that offer durability, functionality, and a solid return on investment. Rather than buying an extravagant designer watch, they might invest in stocks, real estate, or their own company's assets that appreciate over time. The reality is, the wealthy don't dress as you might expect. They aren't purchasing Gucci belts, St. Laurent bags, or Versace robes. The middle class is. A revealing study highlighted in a video demonstrated this misconception by showcasing 3 bags, 2 from Walmart and 1 from Louis Vuitton. Can you identify the luxury brand? It's easy when the LV logo is prominently displayed, but here's the twist. One of those bags isn't from Walmart. It's actually a Birkin worth over $30,000. Mainstream luxury brands have conditioned us to believe that branding is paramount, when in truth, true luxury often hides in plain sight. Billions in advertising dollars have perpetuated this message, despite the fact that many high-end products may not necessarily offer superior quality. Research examining Google search trends across the U.S. revealed that states with higher income inequality showed more interest in luxury brands compared to others. This correlation maps similarly to searches for items like Ralph Lauren or fur vests, reflecting societal trends in income disparity. Contrary to popular belief, it's actually lower and middle-class consumers who account for nearly half of the global luxury goods market. Critics often chastise overspending, yet fail to grasp why people do it. For instance, overpriced Air Jordan sneakers are highly sought after among young African American men, including those from financially disadvantaged neighborhoods. Despite potential financial strain, these purchases are often viewed as a necessity due to their societal status implications. Ultimately, wealthy individuals grasp the importance of wealth accumulation and securing their financial future. While they may indulge in luxury on occasion, it's not a habit. Rather than squandering money on brand names, they channel their resources into investments that foster long-term wealth growth. The lesson is clear. Prioritize quality and value over mere brand allure. So, the next time you're tempted by an expensive label, remember that genuine financial success stems from prudent spending and wise investments, not from owning pricey items. If you prioritize substance over style, share your thoughts with us by commenting, "I value substance over style." Number 2. Buying a house. They say homeownership is the dream. But for some high achievers, the dream might look a little different. Buying a house is a significant financial decision, and the approach can vary greatly between the wealthy and those with fewer resources. Wealthy individuals typically don't rush into purchasing a home early in their journey towards success. Instead, they often choose to rent a house while they focus on saving money and building their wealth through various investments. Buying a house certainly offers amazing benefits. It provides a place to put down roots, create lasting memories, and potentially build equity over time. However, they say owning a home is everyone's dream. It symbolizes stability, security, and having a place to call your own. But for smart investors and those aiming for financial independence, how they approach this dream is quite different. Buying a house is a huge financial choice. It's not just about having a place to live, it's a big part of your financial strategy. Wealthy people often have a different perspective. Instead of rushing to buy a house, they often choose to rent. This lets them focus on investing their money in ways that can bring better returns and secure their financial future for the long term. The appeal of owning a home lies in its potential benefits. It provides a haven to put down roots, create lasting memories, and possibly build equity over time. However, these advantages come with significant financial responsibilities. Maintenance expenses, property taxes, and insurance premiums are ongoing costs that can quickly deplete financial resources, especially for those burdened with a hefty mortgage. Warren Buffett, renowned for his sensible financial advice, warns against the dangers of excessive debt and hasty real estate purchases. He advocates for a cautious approach that prioritizes financial stability and liquidity over the immediate gratification of owning a home. Renting instead of buying outright allows individuals to maintain financial flexibility. This flexibility enables them to seize investment opportunities that offer strong returns and sustainable growth potential. For wealthy individuals, owning a home is more than just a symbol of status. It's a strategic decision woven into a larger plan for building wealth. They recognize that while real estate is valuable, it shouldn't consume all their financial resources prematurely. Instead, they prioritize building a diverse portfolio that may include stocks, bonds, and possibly their own entrepreneurial ventures. These assets not only generate passive income, but also appreciate in value over time, contributing to long-term financial security. Owning a home is undoubtedly a worthy goal, reflecting a desire for stability and personal fulfillment. However, the timing and financial readiness are critical. Jumping into homeownership without a solid financial foundation can jeopardize future prosperity and subject individuals to unnecessary financial strain. In summary, Warren Buffett's philosophy emphasizes the crucial role of careful planning and restraint in financial decisions. According to Buffett, building wealth should take precedence over acquiring assets like a home. By focusing on maintaining fiscal discipline and steering clear of excessive debt, individuals can protect their financial well-being and set the stage for long-term prosperity. If you agree with prioritizing wealth accumulation before rushing into homeownership, share your thoughts by commenting, "Wealth first, home later." Your perspective adds to the ongoing conversation about responsible financial management and the journey towards sustainable wealth creation. Number 3. Unnecessary subscriptions. This is something we should all pay close attention to. Have you asked yourself why everything is a subscription these days? How did companies make paying monthly bills seem appealing? For those who haven't watched this video, please share it with them. It could be very helpful. If you plan to show this to someone affected by unnecessary subscriptions, comment, "I will save someone today," and I'll drop a heart when I see it. Let's dive in. Subscription services can seem like a great deal, but they often cost more than they appear to. Think of them like an unlimited buffet. It seems like you're getting a variety of options, but you're paying more overall. Buffets trick you by filling your plate with cheap, filling foods before you reach the expensive items. Similarly, services like Netflix offer enticing blockbusters up front, but beyond a few hits, the content quality drops. This creates an illusion of value through a large library, but only a few items are truly worthwhile. Many people sign up for services or memberships they rarely use, such as streaming apps, magazines, or gym memberships. These subscriptions can quietly drain your finances and impede your financial goals without you realizing it. A 2023 study found that the average American spends about $400 annually on unused subscriptions, essentially throwing money away. Gym memberships are a significant culprit, with people wasting about $150 each year. The excitement of a new gym membership often fades, leading to infrequent visits. Streaming services add up quickly as well, with multiple subscriptions lingering even after interest wanes. Magazine subscriptions, app services, and premium digital content can also silently siphon money from your account. To avoid these traps, keep a close eye on your bank and credit card statements. Review them regularly, at least weekly, to catch recurring charges for services you're not using. Be cautious with free trials, which often convert to paid subscriptions if not canceled in time, leading to unexpected charges. Set reminders to review and cancel unused subscriptions quarterly. Subscription management apps can also help track and manage them for you. By eliminating unnecessary subscriptions, you can save a significant amount annually, redirecting those funds towards investments, savings, or valuable experiences. If you're enjoying this content, please click the like button. If you're new here, subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Comment, "I subscribed," if you already have. Thank you for your support. One of the biggest financial leaks in budgets comes from rarely used subscriptions. It's like watching money evaporate without realizing it. The average American spends around $400 a year on such subscriptions, akin to tossing cash into the wind. Gym memberships waste about $150 annually due to initial excitement fading into sporadic or non-existent visits. Streaming services drain finances as well, with forgotten subscriptions accumulating charges. Magazine subscriptions, app services, and premium digital content also add up unnoticed until bank statements reveal the waste. To prevent this, routinely review bank and credit card statements to spot unused services. Be wary of free trial offers, which often lead to unexpected charges. Set quarterly reminders to cancel unused subscriptions or use management apps to track them. By cutting unnecessary subscriptions, you can save significantly each year. Redirect these savings toward investments, savings, or valuable experiences. It's a simple yet effective way to manage finances and keep more of your hard-earned money. If you've enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Comment, "I subscribed," if you've already joined us. Thank you for being part of this journey. In the grand scheme of financial success, small, consistent efforts accumulate over time. By managing subscriptions wisely, you're taking a significant step toward financial freedom. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and watch your savings grow. Number 4. Smoking. Let's discuss the real cost of this habit. Smoking isn't just a health risk, it's also a financial burden, especially for those on tighter budgets. The less you earn, the more cigarettes eat into your wallet. Let's break it down. Imagine you smoke a pack a day. While prices vary, the average pack of cigarettes costs $6.28. That's about $200 a month. Over a year, you're looking at $2,400 spent on cigarettes. Extend that habit over a decade, and you've burned through $24,000. Now, think about what $24,000 could do for you. That's money that could have been invested in the stock market, put toward a down payment on real estate, or saved for a rainy day. When you smoke, you're not just burning tobacco, you're burning potential. That $24,000 could be working for you, growing and compounding. Instead, it goes up in smoke. And let's not forget the health costs. Smoking leads to medical bills for respiratory issues, heart disease, and cancer. The financial hit from these health problems, both in treatment costs and lost productivity, adds another layer of burden. Quitting smoking isn't just about saving money, it's an investment in your health and future. By cutting out cigarettes, you free up resources that can be redirected toward building a secure and prosperous life. You gain not only financial savings, but also a healthier, more vibrant future. Here are some practical steps to help you achieve that goal. First, set a quit date. Pick a specific day to stop smoking and mark it on your calendar. Much like setting a clear investment goal, having a specific date keeps you focused and committed. Next, identify your triggers. Recognize the situations, people, or emotions that make you want to light up. Planning ahead for these triggers is akin to understanding market fluctuations. It's crucial for making informed decisions. Seek support from your friends, family, and colleagues. Their encouragement can make a significant difference. Surround yourself with a supportive network, much like you'd surround yourself with a strong board of directors. Stay positive and focus on the benefits of quitting. Better health, improved taste and smell, more money, and greater energy. Keep your eye on the long-term gains, just like a value investor focuses on long-term returns. Every time you feel like smoking, put $6.28 in a jar and reward yourself later. Celebrate milestones by treating yourself to something special. Use the money saved from not buying cigarettes for these rewards. Reinvest those savings into something that brings you joy and value. Keep a journal of your journey. Note each smoke-free day and how you're feeling. It's like keeping a detailed investment journal. It helps track performance and make adjustments. Remember, quitting smoking is a journey. It's perfectly okay to seek help along the way. Professional assistance, such as counseling or medication, can significantly increase your chances of success. Celebrate every small victory and stay focused on your goal. Your future self will thank you for the healthier, wealthier, and happier life you're building. If you believe quitting smoking can pave the way to better health and wealth, drop a comment saying, "Kicking out smoking for wealth and health." Number 5. Buying new cars. Since the auto boom of the 1950s, cars have woven themselves into the fabric of American life. In 2014 alone, car companies spent a staggering $14.2 billion on advertising, and that number keeps climbing. They convince us that getting behind the wheel will make our families love us more, our neighbors envy us, and secure our freedom to go anywhere. But in reality, new cars are more likely to take away your freedom and security. New cars are a financial triple threat. We borrow money at interest to buy an asset that we have to pay to maintain. And here's the kicker: it drastically depreciates in value. Buying a brand new car might seem cool, but it's not a smart money move. Trust me on this. Nothing you do in your life will waste more money than splurging on a new car. Here's why. As soon as you drive that shiny car off the lot, it starts losing value like magic. It loses about 10% as soon as it leaves the shop. In just 1 year, it can lose 20 to 30% of its value. And in 5 years, poof, it can lose at least 63% of what you paid for it. Imagine having a piggy bank where money vanishes every time you drive. That's what happens with a new car. Many folks take out loans to buy new cars. But why borrow money for something that's instantly worth less? It's like borrowing cash and then throwing it out the window. Not smart, right? Buying a new car is like buying an ice cream on a hot day. It melts away fast. Leasing isn't much better. Leasing companies set their prices so you pay for the vehicle's depreciation, and when it's over, they still have an asset they can resell. So let's set a few simple ground rules that will put you in the driver's seat instead. Instead of blowing a fortune on a new car, consider buying a used one. But not just any used car. Look for those that have only been driven for 2 to 3 years, often coming off a lease. These cars are almost as good as new, but you can snag them for a lot less, about 30% off the brand new price. It's like buying the same car but keeping more money in your wallet. Right away, you're skipping the majority of its depreciation. Save up to buy a car in cash. Paying interest on something that loses value is like gaining weight from exercising. All pain, no gain. If you can't comfortably save an amount equal to your car payment, you can't afford it. So if you're not saving $300 a month, you shouldn't take on a $300 car payment. Let's run the numbers. Say I buy a new car for $20,000. I put $4,000 down and finance the rest over 60 months at 4.25%. My monthly payment will be $295.42. Sounds pretty normal, right? But what if you bought that same car, but a 5-year-old model, which costs you 63% less, or $7,400? Put your same $4,000 down, and with the same loan arrangement, you're looking at a payment of just $62.78 a month. That's a monthly saving of $232.65. You could get a massage every other week with that. Or you could take those monthly savings and put them into a growing asset that would take you to financial freedom. Don't spend more than 10% of your yearly income on a car. That way, you'll have a sweet ride without draining your bank account. If you think buying a new car isn't the best money move, drop a comment saying, skipping the new cars to save and grow assets. Number 6. The sixth thing poor people waste money on is misusing credit cards. I know the banks made this little plastic a solution to everything, just a swipe, and it's done. We have the tendency of thinking that with these little things, banks are doing us a favor. Well, they're not. Everything around credit cards is designed to make you pay money you don't have. In today's world, we often use credit cards to buy things we want instantly. But borrowing money with high interest rates, as Warren Buffett advises against, isn't smart. Credit cards let us buy stuff without using our own money, but they often lead to unnecessary purchases and financial pitfalls. When we pay the small monthly amount, most of it goes toward high interest fees, tricking us into thinking we can afford more than we can. This means less money to save and invest in our future. High interest rates can make even small purchases significantly more expensive over time, draining your financial resources without you realizing it. One of the mistakes people make is paying only the minimum. Now, the worst mistake that most people make is they say, okay, I can afford the minimum payment, so I can buy the thing that I want. So, we basically think the banks are doing us a favor, while instead, they're making us poorer than ever. Little by little, paying just 2 or 3% of your balance only saves you from late fees. But still, if you pay the minimum payment, your balance is still going to be charged with interest, and this interest can be 18%, 19%, sometimes even more. So maybe you want to buy an iPhone. It costs you $800, and you say, all right, 2% of that is $16, I can pay that. Maybe you buy a sweater for $100, and you say, all right, 2% of that, $2, I can do that. So you go on maxing out all your credit cards with the idea that you can buy stuff as long as the minimum payments are not too high. Wrong. If you only pay the minimum payment, the rest of the balance is going to be subject to a really high interest rate of like 19%. And this is going to trap you and make you poorer and poorer for life. For example, if you take a credit of $2,000 and you want to pay the minimum payment of, let's say, 2%, that would be $40 per month. Now, assuming that you don't buy anything more with these cards, you're still going to need 100 months, namely more than 8 years, to pay off your balance. And the interesting thing is that in the end, you're not going to have paid $2,000 but $4,000, double, all because of the high interest rate. This kind of debt can quickly spiral out of control, leaving you with a large financial burden and little to show for it. While some credit cards offer rewards such as cash back or travel points, these benefits can lure you into spending more than you should. Warren Buffett's advice is to be cautious with high-interest borrowing. The rewards rarely outweigh the costs of accumulating debt. Think carefully before borrowing. Consider if it truly benefits you long-term or just adds to interest costs. A good practice is to only charge what you can afford to pay off in full each month. This way, you can avoid interest charges altogether and maintain a healthy financial standing. Be smart with your money. Avoid the trap of high-interest credit card debt by using credit cards wisely, paying off balances promptly, and being mindful of your spending habits. By doing so, you'll keep more money in your pocket and be better positioned to save and invest in your future. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want more topics like this, drop a comment saying, I want more. Just go ahead and comment, I want more, so I know. Number 7. Impulse buying. How many times have you noticed that in a lot of stores, they make you run through a gauntlet of candy bars, nail clippers, and phone chargers before you can pay and make your escape into the outside world? Maybe you wonder who buys all that stuff. Or maybe you're already unwrapping a candy bar you had not planned to buy. Those bins are just one of the tricks retailers use to get you to impulse buy. Impulse buying is when you buy things without planning for it, driven by desire or immediate gratification. That means you are spending more money than you were originally going to. If you're part of the middle class, you might be surrounded by a culture that encourages buying things. It happens in stores and online, often encouraged by marketing tricks designed to trigger your impulse to purchase. Flash sales, limited time offers, and appealing displays are just a few of the tactics used to make you feel an urgent need to buy now. In a 2016 survey of nearly 1,500 people, those that said they were likely to spend a hypothetical windfall impulsively also reported higher levels of other impulsive behavior. Impulse buying can quickly drain your finances, leaving you with items you don't need and a bank account that's significantly lighter. Those small, seemingly harmless purchases can add up over time, creating a big dent in your budget and preventing you from saving money for more important goals. To avoid impulse buying, try implementing a waiting period before making non-essential purchases. For instance, adopt the 24-hour rule. If you see something you want, wait 24 hours before buying it. This cooling off period allows you to reconsider if the purchase is truly necessary or just a fleeting desire. Often, the initial urge will fade, and you'll realize you can live without it. You can also use the 30 by 30 rule, which means if you want to buy something above $30, you should wait 30 hours. Then it's no more impulse purchase, it's now an informed purchase. If you do this, you would never impulse purchase. Wealthy people focus on saving and investing for the long term rather than impulse buying. They understand that accumulating wealth requires discipline and careful financial management. They prioritize their spending, focusing on what adds long-term value to their lives rather than immediate satisfaction. Additionally, some rich people prefer to use cash or debit cards instead of credit cards because it makes them think twice before spending money. When you use cash, you physically see the money leaving your hand, which creates a tangible sense of expenditure. This psychological barrier can help curb unnecessary purchases. Using debit cards can have a similar effect, as the money is directly deducted from your bank account, making it easier to keep track of your spending. Another strategy is to create a budget and stick to it. Allocate specific amounts for different categories such as groceries, entertainment, and savings. By doing so, you'll have a clear picture of where your money goes each month and can avoid overspending on impulse buys. Lastly, consider setting financial goals. Whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, building an emergency fund, or investing for retirement, having clear objectives can motivate you to resist impulse purchases. Each time you refrain from buying something unnecessary, you're one step closer to achieving your financial goals. By being mindful of your spending habits and implementing these strategies, you can avoid the pitfalls of impulse buying and make smarter financial decisions that lead to long-term success. If you're saying no to impulse buys, drop a comment saying, "No to impulse buys, yes to financial goals." Number 8. Eating out too frequently. It's important to have fun and go out with friends or your partner once in a while. Social activities like grabbing a drink with friends or watching a movie with your loved one can enrich your life. However, it's crucial to consider how much money you spend when you go out. Even though restaurant prices are increasing faster than inflation and grocery prices are holding steady or even falling, the average diner is still eating out around 5 times a week. Could that money be used for something else more meaningful or necessary? Restaurants typically mark up their food by around 300%, meaning the price on the menu is about 3 times what they actually spent on the food. If that seems like a lot, remember, you're also paying for the restaurant's rent, labor, equipment, and overhead. So if you live in an area where real estate values are increasing, that also applies to the surface area of your local restaurant's tabletops. And that doesn't even include drinks. I'm not saying you shouldn't go out and have fun, but you don't have to do it every Friday night or every time you get paid. Dining out can quickly become a costly habit. Some people enjoy going to fancy restaurants or sharing pictures of their lavish meals on social media to show off, but this can lead to significant expenses. Going to restaurants every weekend can strain your budget. The cost of meals, especially at upscale establishments, adds up quickly. Additionally, when you eat out, you often spend money on things like parking, transportation, and alcohol, which can substantially increase the overall cost of your outings. These expenses might seem small individually, but they can accumulate to a substantial amount over time, eating into your savings and financial goals. Cooking at home is a great alternative. Not only is it cheaper, but it also provides an opportunity to improve your culinary skills. Preparing meals at home allows you to control the ingredients, ensuring healthier and more personalized dishes. It can be a fun and rewarding experience, especially if you involve family or friends in the cooking process. Furthermore, home-cooked meals offer significant cost savings. For the price of one meal at a restaurant, you can often prepare multiple meals at home. By planning your meals and buying groceries in bulk, you can stretch your dollars further and reduce food waste. To manage your expenses better, consider setting a monthly budget for dining out and entertainment. Allocate a specific amount that you can comfortably spend without compromising your financial goals. This way, you can still enjoy social outings without feeling guilty about overspending. Another strategy is to explore more affordable dining options. Look for local diners, food trucks, or community events where you can enjoy good food without breaking the bank. You can also take advantage of deals, discounts, and happy hour specials to make your money go further. Lastly, try to be mindful of the hidden costs associated with dining out. For instance, the cost of beverages, especially alcohol, can significantly increase your bill. Opt for water or non-alcoholic drinks when possible to save money. Similarly, be aware of additional expenses like tips, taxes, and service charges, which can add up quickly. By being conscious of your spending habits and finding a balance between eating out and cooking at home, you can enjoy social activities without compromising your financial health. If you're saying no to frequent dining out, drop a comment saying no to frequent dining out, yes to financial investment. Number 9. Constantly upgrading gadgets and devices. Do you feel like you constantly need the latest gadgets? You're not alone. But before you buy that shiny new thing, consider this. Frequent upgrades can drain your wallet and harm the environment. While staying up to date with technology is important, buying the latest gadgets every year can be a drain on your finances. The allure of the newest and greatest technology with all its innovative features can be tempting, but it's essential to consider whether these upgrades are truly necessary. You might feel the urge to upgrade to the latest smartphone, tablet, or laptop because of the promise of enhanced performance or new features. However, if you think about it, the improvements in each new gadget iteration are often marginal. Upgrading to the latest model may not provide substantial benefits over your current device in terms of functionality or performance, and the price to upgrade may not be worth it. Moreover, this habit extends beyond major gadgets to include smaller, less essential items. We frequently buy gadgets more often than needed, such as smart water bottles, cool alarm clocks, fancy toothbrushes, and advanced sound systems. Although these items are appealing and offer some convenience, they are not truly necessary. The incremental benefits they provide do not justify the frequent expenses. The next time you see a gadget to lust over, think twice before you buy it. Consider whether the features and benefits of the new device significantly surpass those of your current one. Odds are, we usually don't need it. Instead, think about the opportunity cost of that purchase. The money spent on frequent gadget upgrades could be invested elsewhere to generate potential returns. such as in a retirement fund, stocks, or other financial instruments. Another approach is to adopt a more sustainable mindset when it comes to technology. Focus on maintaining and optimizing your current devices instead of replacing them at every opportunity. Regular software updates, proper care, and occasional repairs can extend the life of your gadgets, ensuring they continue to serve you well without the need for constant replacements. Additionally, consider the environmental impact of constantly upgrading your devices. The production and disposal of electronic devices contributes significantly to environmental pollution and resource depletion. By holding on to your gadgets longer, you can reduce your carbon footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future. When you do decide to upgrade, explore options for selling or trading in your old devices. Many companies offer trade-in programs that provide discounts on new purchases or cash back for your old gadgets. This can help offset the cost of the new device and ensure that your old one is recycled or refurbished. In conclusion, while it's important to stay current with technology, constantly upgrading gadgets and devices can be a financial drain and is often unnecessary. By adopting a more thoughtful and strategic approach to tech purchases, you can save money, reduce environmental impact, and invest in more meaningful long-term financial goals. If you've been enjoying the content so far, please click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. We're on our way there. Can I count on your help? If you already subscribed, comment, "I have subscribed." Just go ahead and comment, "I have subscribed." Thank you for doing that. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Number 10. Excessive social spending and living beyond your means. Now, you don't need to feel pressured to spend a fortune just to keep up with the Joneses. It's crucial to focus on financial security rather than trying to impress others with flashy stuff. Keeping up appearances can lead you into a cycle of excessive social spending, which can wreak havoc on your financial health. Sure, going all out with expensive parties and events might seem fun in the moment, but it eats away at your savings. The costs of hosting lavish gatherings, buying high-end gifts, and participating in costly social activities add up quickly. While these events might bring temporary enjoyment, the financial strain can lead to long-term stress and anxiety. Trying to look super successful by spending a lot can actually stress out your finances. Living beyond your means to project an image of wealth can result in accumulating debt, making it hard to save and invest for the future. Instead, focus on building real wealth, not just putting on a show. True financial security comes from having a solid foundation of savings and investments, not from how others perceive your lifestyle. Sometimes, spending a lot on social activities can provide a quick emotional boost, but it doesn't last. This kind of temporary happiness can become a bad habit, leading to a cycle of spending that's hard to break. To avoid this trap, focus on finding fulfillment in non-material aspects of life, such as relationships, hobbies, and personal growth. To stay financially stable and avoid getting into debt, it's better to live within your means, spending only what you can afford. Here are some practical steps to help you achieve this. To achieve financial stability, create a budget to track your income and expenses, and set limits for discretionary spending, including social activities. Prioritize saving by setting aside a portion of your income each month for emergencies, investments, and future goals. Plan social activities wisely by looking for low-cost or free activities that allow you to spend quality time with friends and family without breaking the bank. Avoid impulse purchases by considering if they are truly necessary and if they fit within your budget. Seek long-term fulfillment by investing in experiences and activities that provide lasting happiness and personal growth, focusing on building strong relationships and pursuing hobbies that bring you joy and satisfaction. And be honest about your finances by communicating openly with friends and family about your financial goals and limitations, as true friends will respect your decision to live within your means and support your efforts to achieve financial stability. By living within your means and prioritizing financial security over social status, you'll have money saved up for emergencies or cool opportunities that come your way. This approach not only helps you avoid debt, but also ensures you're building a solid financial foundation for the future. Remember, real wealth and success come from financial stability and the ability to enjoy life without the burden of excessive debt. Number 11. Buying lottery tickets and gambling. Many individuals cherish the dream of achieving quick wealth through purchasing lottery tickets and engaging in gambling, envisioning a transformative opportunity with minimal upfront investment. This innate desire for instant prosperity is a universal human longing, particularly poignant for those grappling with financial challenges or feeling confined by current circumstances. Lotteries and gambling allure with promises of life-altering windfalls, fueled by tantalizing tales of jackpot triumphs splashed across media headlines. Even modest wins deliver a surge of exhilaration, perpetuating the quest for a larger, more elusive prize. Yet it's essential to grasp the stark reality that the odds of striking it rich through gambling, including lotteries, are staggeringly low. Consider, for instance, the minute likelihood of clinching a lottery jackpot, often hovering at around 1 in several million. Despite these daunting probabilities, many persist in spending more on gambling than they ever recoup. While some find fleeting entertainment in these pursuits, unchecked gambling poses substantial risks and repercussions. Frequent gambling poses multifaceted perils. It can precipitate financial hardship as individuals chase fleeting fortunes, depleting savings, and precipitating economic crises. Moreover, it strains personal relationships, engendering emotional strain and fostering a culture of secrecy around gambling habits. Most alarmingly, gambling can escalate into addiction, akin to substance abuse, consuming one's life and siphoning attention from obligations and loved ones. Furthermore, the emotional tumult of gambling is profound, oscillating between the initial rush of hope and the subsequent pangs of disappointment or remorse. This roller coaster can exacerbate anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. To circumvent these pitfalls, approaching gambling with prudence and self-awareness is imperative. Effectively managing gambling behavior involves establishing steadfast financial boundaries, viewing gambling as a recreational pursuit rather than a financial strategy, and sidestepping the allure of chasing losses. Cultivating alternative hobbies and seeking support through counseling or peer groups are also invaluable strategies for those grappling with gambling addiction. By recognizing the daunting odds of winning and acknowledging the attendant risks, individuals can chart a more discerning course in their financial journey. Prioritizing steadfast wealth-building practices such as disciplined saving, prudent investment, and astute financial planning fosters enduring stability and contentment. If you're opting out of gambling in favor of sounder financial decisions, affirm your commitment in the comments section by saying, "Skipping the gamble, choosing financial stability." Number 12. Buying drinks from restaurants and bars. When it comes to drinks, my friends, there's no battle between enjoyment and your bank account. It's astonishing how much one can spend on beverages, especially when they're bought frequently at bars and restaurants. Many folks don't realize the cumulative effect it can easily add up to thousands each year. For instance, a single bottle of beer at a bar might set you back $5 to $10, whereas a whole six-pack from the store can often be had for the same price. That's a substantial savings, approximately 3 times less expensive than what you'd pay at a bar. The difference in cost is equally noticeable with cocktails, where prices often soar to $10 to $15 each in a bar setting, yet can be made at home for a fraction of that price. While bars provide an appealing backdrop for social interactions, boasting vibrant music, a bustling atmosphere, and chances to meet new acquaintances, these conveniences come at a premium that accumulates over time. Hosting a house party is a fantastic alternative to expensive nights out. It's a laid-back way to spend quality time with friends without breaking the bank. At home, you have the freedom to curate the atmosphere, select your favorite music, organize fun games or activities, and provide snacks or have a potluck for a cozy and intimate gathering. This setting often fosters deeper connections and more meaningful conversations compared to the bustling environment of a bar. Communities provide a wealth of low-cost or even free events, such as concerts and festivals, perfect for socializing without the expense of bars. Coffee shops, parks, and community centers offer inviting settings for relaxed hangouts, minus the hefty bar tab. Setting a monthly budget for social activities helps you enjoy outings responsibly without overspending. Keep an eye out for happy hour specials and drink discounts at local establishments to stretch your entertainment budget even further. These strategies not only save money, but also ensure you can maintain a vibrant social life while staying financially savvy. By being mindful of spending and exploring alternatives, you can enjoy a vibrant social life without compromising your financial health. This approach not only saves money, but also allows you to allocate funds towards your long-term financial goals. Number 13. Too many personal care products. Taking care of your skin is crucial, but we often get swept up in the multitude of products out there. The beauty and skincare industry is constantly introducing new items, and it's tempting to want to try them all. This is a $181 billion industry, and it's expected to reach $210 billion by 2028, with the vast majority of that money coming from thousands of face and body products ready to be incorporated into your next 14-step skincare routine. You'll be moisturizing, plumping, brightening, smoothing, toning, rejuvenating, and tightening, all because an ad, influencer, or maybe even just your mom told you that that's what you should be doing. This skincare industry is able to stay so massive and so successful, not because it's making everyone's face perfect, but because it's creating the illusion that perfection is just one more product away. Influencers and advertisements push the latest creams, serums, and treatments, creating the illusion that a complex regimen is necessary for healthy skin. However, using numerous products can actually harm your skin. The mix of active ingredients can cause irritation, breakouts, and other issues. Overloading your skin disrupts its natural balance and makes it hard to identify what's truly beneficial. The best strategy is simplicity. Find a routine that works for your hair, face, and body, and stick to it. A basic skincare regimen includes a gentle cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. These essentials maintain skin health without the need for numerous additional products. For hair care, a suitable shampoo and conditioner are often enough. You don't need to splurge on expensive items. Affordable products that work well for your skin and hair are just as effective. Drugstore brands frequently offer high-quality products at a fraction of the cost of luxury brands. Reading reviews and getting recommendations from dermatologists or trusted sources can help you find effective, budget-friendly options. When you're tempted to add more products to your routine, ask yourself if it's truly necessary or just a reaction to marketing. Consider whether the new product addresses a specific need or is simply driven by the allure of novelty. Often, less is more in skincare. Simplifying your routine can yield better results and make skincare more manageable. Moreover, buying too many personal care products can drain your finances. Constantly purchasing new items adds up, leaving less money for other important expenses or savings. By adopting a minimalist approach, you can cut unnecessary spending and make more mindful financial decisions. Focusing on what truly works for you ensures healthy skin and hair without the overload of products. This approach not only benefits your skin, but also saves money and reduces clutter. Number 14. Junk food. There's a common belief that low-income individuals can't afford healthy foods because they're too expensive. But when you compare the prices of fresh fruits and vegetables to items like chips, ice cream, and cookies, you'll find that junk food can actually be more costly. Why? Junk food doesn't last as long as a bag of carrots or a head of lettuce, leading to more frequent purchases. This repeated buying quickly adds up. Beyond cost, junk food often leaves your body feeling sluggish and unhealthy, which isn't worth the price. High in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, junk food contributes to health issues such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, resulting in higher medical expenses and a lower quality of life. Some may think wealthy people always indulge in expensive meals like lobster or fancy restaurant dinners. However, the truth is that many wealthy individuals prefer eating healthy at home. They prioritize fresh vegetables, fruits, and whole foods, understanding the long-term benefits of a nutritious diet. This approach not only saves money, but also supports better health, leading to fewer medical bills and a higher quality of life. For example, instead of spending nearly $5 on a bag of chips, you can buy a pound of carrots for around 82 cents. Carrots are not only cheaper, but also packed with essential vitamins and nutrients. Fresh greens and other vegetables are often more affordable and nutritionally beneficial than processed snacks. From the humble beginnings of White Castle in 1921, where quick and easy food like hamburgers became the norm, the fast food industry grew rapidly. The McDonald brothers revolutionized the industry in 1948 by fully automating their kitchen, making fast food even more accessible. Ray Kroc expanded McDonald's outside California, and soon competitors like KFC, A&W, and Burger King helped make fast food an American staple. The 1970s saw Wendy's innovate with the drive-thru window, and other fast food options like Chinese takeout and pizza began to spread across the United States. The key to financial success lies in accumulating small, wise choices over time. By opting for healthy foods, you not only improve your physical well-being but also make smart financial decisions. Avoiding junk food and investing in nutritious options is a habit that can lead to long-term financial prosperity and better health. So where do we go from here? Every year, millions of Americans set New Year's resolutions focused on fitness and weight loss, yet many fail. The diet industry, often owned by the same companies selling junk food, is designed to make you fail. However, it is possible to break free from this system. By finding a balance between good protein sources, vegetables, fruits, and physical activity, you can achieve better health and financial savings. If you're ready to swap junk food for healthier choices and save money, drop a comment saying, "No more junk, yes to health and wealth." The final thing poor people waste money on is holiday spending. While well-intentioned, can often become a significant financial burden. December, being the peak season for gift-giving, sees 30% of annual retail sales, with consumers spending 9 times more than any other month. Go through your last year's statement of account and sum the total of each month. See if you fell victim to the holiday spending trick. If your December spending is up to 9 times higher than any other month, drop a comment saying, "Caught in the holiday frenzy." This surge is excellent for retailers, but can be harsh on consumers, especially when January's credit card statements arrive. The holiday season, filled with joy, celebration, and generosity, can also bring financial strain. The allure of expensive gifts, elaborate decorations, and costly activities can lead to overspending. It's natural to want to make the holidays special for loved ones, but without careful planning, this can result in substantial debt that takes months or even years to repay. To manage holiday spending effectively, it's crucial to set a budget. Start by determining the total amount you can afford to spend without jeopardizing your financial stability. Plan early 2 months or even a month before the holidays. Decide on the total amount you are willing to spend and divide it into specific categories like gifts, travel, food, and decorations. Make adjustments as needed, but never exceed the amount you are comfortable spending. A budget is only effective if adhered to, so track your spending closely. Monitor your expenses in each category to ensure they align with your budget. Another strategy to avoid overspending is to limit self-gifting. Statistics show that 60 to 75% of people buy gifts for themselves while shopping for others. During a season when you're likely to receive gifts from many people, it's unnecessary to buy more for yourself. Be aware of retail tactics designed to make you spend more, such as gift cards, loyalty points, loss leaders, store design, and even background music. Stay focused on your budget and don't fall for these tricks. Be smart with your travel expenses. While travel is a wonderful part of the holidays, it can be managed more economically. Look for cheaper flights and travel dates. Pack lighter to avoid baggage fees. Bring your own food and opt for less expensive accommodations. Consider making some gifts by hand, as handmade gifts often hold more sentimental value and can be more cost-effective. Focus on creating memorable experiences rather than buying expensive items. Organize family activities like game nights, movie marathons, or baking days to create lasting memories without a hefty price tag. Being mindful of holiday spending doesn't mean you can't enjoy the season. It means making thoughtful purchases and choices that won't lead to financial stress. By planning ahead and sticking to your budget, you can celebrate joyfully and avoid the financial hangover that often follows. Embrace the spirit of the season by focusing on the joy of giving, the warmth of family and friends, and the creation of cherished memories. We've covered 15 things people frequently waste money on. By being aware of these pitfalls and making conscious efforts to avoid them, you can set yourself on a path to better financial health and security. Remember, financial success doesn't come overnight. It requires discipline, careful planning, and making informed choices. Whether it's avoiding high-interest debt, cutting down on unnecessary expenses, or investing in your future, every step you take can make a significant difference. Please consider sharing this video with someone dear to you. Let's uplift and motivate each other on our journey to financial success. If you found value in this video, please leave a comment saying, "I stayed to the end and I am committed to financial success." When I see this, I'll be sure to give you a heart. Now, here are 3 more essential steps to help you avoid wasting money as promised at the beginning. First, like this video. Second, subscribe to the channel. Third, turn on the notification bell. By doing this, you'll ensure you receive life-transformative information every week for free. Don't miss out on future videos, where we'll be sharing even more golden nuggets of knowledge. All I'm asking for is your subscription. Thank you for that. I truly appreciate it. I highly recommend watching our next video, and please do not hesitate to share this one. It may help someone. Thank you all for tuning in. Your support fuels our passion for creating impactful content.